Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Indianapolis Colts. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Going to defender. We've got a foot race. Off to the races. Middle of the field. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight to the air is Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Bengals going down here, 6 DBs out there, 3rd down.
70 range, 70 range. Here we go, set. 18, Cougar 19.
3rd and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 15-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll try it right with Brown. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here we go, here we go.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
1-1, ready?
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Burrow to the air now. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
On 2, ready?
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. 180. 11, Tommy.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bengals have a 1st down. We've set it downs from 37.
Let's get set. 180.
A 1st down carry for Brown. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
On 1, ready?
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Burrow back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
On 1, ready?
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Well, Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
6, go.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Take it a short gain and turn it into an explosive play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
19, Tiger, 70 Lions. Ready.
From the gun, Taylor. Jukes away from one. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
How about that? Just 2 plays to get them into goal-to-go situation. And if this defense doesn't step up, we could see a touchdown right here.
The 2-yard line.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Ready.
Taylor. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Only a yard that time, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for the 2nd quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points.
Here we go.
Richardson on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts can tie it up in a 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
This one is up and good. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. Buying some time left. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
Here we go. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Higgins, the man in motion right. On third down, here's Burrow. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 45-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
First and 10 from the 43.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Here we go. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready?
3rd and 1. Here's Richardson. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
An 8-yard loss.
They'll punch it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field.
Gillikin in punt formation.
And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12.
At their own 12-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
What's this set? Stop.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I am a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Burrow setting up the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
They've got a man in motion. Counter play. Brown fights his way through a tackle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Big 13. Big.
First down, Burrow to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Oh, look. Here we go. Here we go. Can. Stop. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Now he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. Fielded at the 11. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Check. Let's go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He dodged the tackle. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Come on.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's a short gain of 1. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. First down throw here from Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
That's taken in by Means. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready? Pack to 60. Pack. Check up.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And this one doesn't go far.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Bronco 80.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught. This is Kirk. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Ready?
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. They take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get some late points and the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here is Schmidt to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready? Right up.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Colts will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to it before it's released and alter that throw.
And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
3rd down, Bengals coming out in a dime look here.
70 ring. Come on. Ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, get to dime coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
19 targets. Here we go. Here we go. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Starting the third with Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Here's Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New set of downs from 37. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
79 Bronco.
To throw, Richardson. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready. Dragon 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Gets everything he has under this one. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And this one gets just beyond midfield before sailing out. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll send him over right. Burrow on 1st down. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. How about 29 yards on 1st down? That's good for a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Gun.
Here's Brown again. Down to the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Come on, ready?
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 11. 180.
Brown will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Again, they go to Brown.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? They're the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On one, ready?
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13, big 13. 11.
Slot man motioned over.
Stop.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. We've got a screen to the running back. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Gould on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80, Viking 18.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Short pass brought in. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready?
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Means on the catch. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Okay, ready?
2nd down now. They need 7.
Ready? Gravity lying.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds a man right side. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Ready, 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 ready.
Once more now. It's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On the set.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Straight ahead with Taylor. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lions. Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Now Richardson to throw. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Let's go. 70 range. 70. Go.
He's back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Colts, first down.
Taylor now, up the middle. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Rig alert. Rig alert. 19.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th.
Ready?
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Come on. Get hurt. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Okay, break.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Cowboy 80.
And he's got a free play here. Check it down to Taylor. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
On the double.
Penalty helps them out a little bit as they come up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Sets up 4th down.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go. Stop.
Going to the ground again on first. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1 yard gain.
11.
Second and 9.
Stop.
Give on second, it's Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
11 mighty. Here we go. Stop.
Air it out on 3rd. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
11. Here. Stop.
One play action here. Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Cut near the goal line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Taylor trying the left side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
And 9 at the 23-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set up. 19 Tiger. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. Panther 11. Panther 60. Panthers.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the
You know,
play
Kate, I don't think
is
I've ever met a
turnover
defender
down.
that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
A first down carry for Brown. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You had that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Here we go. Stop.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now lead by 10.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground, he's just been a difference maker.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
28, Colts 17. Evan McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Colts take over at first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Throwing now, Richardson. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Ready. Cut 19.
First down throw here from Richardson. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
Here we go. Shot. 18 Cardinal.
They'll run here following the penalty. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
Brings up second down.
65 cat. 65 cat.
To throw, Richardson. Trying to push deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Warrior 70. Go.
To throw. Connecting on the slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Okay, ready.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down.
70, 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw it. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Bronco switch. Bronco ready.
A give, left side to Taylor. On the move, past the 40. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
It's the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Play fake. It's Richardson. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
From the gun, Taylor. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, shot. 70 Lions.
They go again with Taylor. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready?
Here he is to throw. Rolling out to his left. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
Brings up 4th down.
Now to throw. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Start.
Line up the design keeper. So the Bengals take this one on the road.